How does the amount of aerosols in the atmosphere affect the Earth's weather condition?
The atmosphere consists primarily of oxygen and other gases like nitrogen and water vapor, hydrogen. But did you know that the air we breathe also consists of tiny little particles called aerosols? Aerosols are very important for lots of reasons. For example, aerosols are thought to be important in climate by changing the properties of clouds. If you didn't have an aerosol, it would be very difficult for a cloud droplet to form. In the air, water molecules attach themselves to aerosols, and as they condense, a cloud droplet is formed. The aerosols act as seeds to start the formation of the cloud droplets. In any location, the amount of aerosols in the atmosphere can change how far we can see, the frequency of clouds in the sky, the thickness of clouds, and even the rainfall amount. Some aerosols are naturally occurring in the atmosphere, like sea salt, pollen, and particles produced by volcanic eruptions. Other aerosols are human-made, like factory pollutants, automobile exhaust, and smoke from biomass burning.
Can aerosols affect the temperature here on Earth?
Sure they can. When aerosols like smoke and dust and pollen float in the air becomes hazy. Now, if this haziness reflects sunlight back to space, the effect is going to be a cooling of the atmosphere on Earth. But if this haziness absorbs energy, well, then the net effect is going to be a warming of the atmosphere here on Earth.
After getting tons of information from Dr. McCormick, we drove to NASA Langley in Hampton, Virginia, to talk with Dr. Russell DeYoung, an atmospheric scientist in the Chemistry and Dynamics branch.
Hi, I'm Van.
Hi, glad to meet you. What brings you two here today?
Well, it all started when Van's car failed inspection. It's because his emission levels were too high.
Yeah, I can't believe I got rejected when there's so many other things in the atmosphere to worry about. Can my van's little emissions really affect the huge atmosphere above us?
Okay, good. You've got a lot of good questions, and I think I can get some answers for y'all. Here at NASA Langley in Hampton, Virginia, and NASA Goddard in Greenbelt, Maryland, we study how natural and man-made aerosols affect the atmosphere. You have one vehicle. Every family on your block has at least one vehicle. Your city is full of vehicles. In the U.S. alone, there are millions of vehicles, all burning fossil fuels. Altogether, these vehicles emit huge amounts of particles called aerosols that are carried long distances by the wind. Did you know that in 1991, Mount Pinatubo, a volcano in the Philippines, erupted, releasing massive aerosol concentrations into the air? These aerosols were immediately dispersed into the upper atmosphere. 3 months later, these same aerosols could be found all over the Earth. Okay, your van is a small polluter. But think about this. Think about the combined effect of all the exhaust of all the cars in the world on the Earth's atmosphere.
Wow, that's definitely something to think about.